going against the kind of size you'll be facing? Just how challenging will that be?
It'll be pretty challenging. You know, they got two real big guys that are really great out down there on the low post. You know, Caleb Swanigan and Big Haas down there. You know, so we got our work cut out for us tomorrow.
When you look at Swanigan, what are the things that stand out that he does really well?
Things that stand out is that he's a real good low post player. You know, he gets down there and gets real good seals. You know, and he's also shooting the ball really well too. So that's what stands out a lot. And he's rebounding the ball at a tremendous rate.
Is that a big part of what's changed for him? Just being able, a little bit like you two, just being able to add a little bit of that perimeter game, making him kind of tougher to handle because he can go outside a little bit more now.
I couldn't say for him. You know, all I know is about what we do here as a team and what we do behind our closed doors. But I would figure that's what they do. You know, trying to get a little bit of perimeter action going on, so it's a little bit harder to guard.
How much do you enjoy going up against a player like Swanigan? I mean, just kind of proving yourself, against a guy who's in the National Player of the Year conversation.
You know, it's good to go against anybody. You know, each game is a step to get better, and going against some of the top-notch players and teams in the nation right now. So I'd look at it as another game. You know, going into it, of course it's Indiana and Purdue, but I look at it as another game and one that we need to get.
What's the key to you guys carrying over how well you play defensively at Wisconsin to Thursday night and the rest of the season?
Zach, why don't you answer that?
I'll take that. Yeah, just our intensity. Our intensity was good, and just we need to carry that over to this game. That's what we're focused on.
Zach, the ability to do that. I mean, if you guys play at that level of defense, you can have a lot of success. So why maybe has it been so challenging to get to that point, and can you sustain it?
I don't really know. I think that's something we're working on each and every day to just improve offensively and defensively. So we're just focused on that.
Zach, for you growing up in Indiana, you've got a sense of the IU-Purdue rivalry, I'm guessing.
Yes, it was huge. It's been huge forever, so I'm very familiar with it.
What's it like just for a guy who grew up in Indiana to have a chance to play in this?
It's just a special opportunity to be in such a big game like this. Indiana, Purdue, obviously being from the state, so it's special for me. But at the same time, we're looking at it like a game that we need to use to improve, get better, like we're focused on every day.
When you know guys on the other team, like Ryan or guys like that, is there okay, we don't talk before this game rule, or how does that work?
Usually that's how it works. We can be friends after, maybe, but before the game, we're not worried about that.
I guess offensively, what are some of the keys for you guys? What have you guys been working on lately? It seems like obviously there's an effort to try and get the ball inside, but what's been the main focus offensively for you guys lately?
I would say the main focus would just be playing sound. You know, just taking what the defense gives us more often. You know, just reading the game. You know, being basketball players out there on the floor.
Zach, when you look at them and their perimeter game, I think the last 5 games or so, they've got like 5 guys who are at or above 50% from 3. Some guys have really come on. How challenging is it to deal with Biggie and Haas and all those guys who have been really shooting the ball well?
Yeah, we know they're one of the best shooting teams out there, so that's something we really got to focus on. We know a lot of guys are shooting well from there, so it's going to be a challenge, but that's something we got to work on.
Anything else for these guys? All right.